Hello, welcome to my video. My business partner made me a video for a Christmas present. He spent at least 2 months working on this video. This will be the final video for the year. The cutoff date for the lottery prize giveaway is December 24th, 2017 at midnight GMT. So if you have not emailed me and you are one of the winners, my assumption is that you are not interested in the gift. I have also decided to increase the gift card value consolation prizes to $50. Just recently, I was approached and asked if I wanted to buy 25% of a company from an interested party. I initially answered no because it was a comic book store, but then I thought to myself, what if I was to take up this challenge and grow his company? Eventually, there could be a chance to promote both businesses, mine and his, to promote his products through my YouTube channel and maybe even help him establish an online ordering service. I could eventually generate revenue to profit both businesses. I was thinking that if the deal he offered me wasn't favorable, that I could offer to buy his business using my stocks as value. This would be a positive for him as it would greatly reduce his expenses and he can have more money for his family and still get rich in the future. I have sent him a list of questions. I will make another video to keep my subscribers updated on my progress. I would like to make him my business partner. This is a big risk for me, and if I'm unable to make this partnership profitable, I would lose a lot of money. Some of the simple base questions I will ask him are as follows. Will you accept 100% takeover using my company as stock value? Do you have a lawyer or accountant? Will you accept a 2-year lockdown with no pay? None of my business partners are getting paid, including me. Cyberworld 7 will pay for one of your employees to run the store and ship product to customers online. Can we see your finance statements? Will you help me make content for my YouTube channel, at least 2 videos a month, or even do my voiceover if you lack ideas? How much stock money would it cost me to merge with your business? I want to ask my subscribers and the people watching this video if you think it's a good idea, or should I just buy 25% of the company? I hope you enjoyed the video my business partner made.
If you were to compile a book containing 20 years of researching, interviewing, and observing more than 500 well-known and exceedingly wealthy individuals like Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller, and Thomas A. Edison, and understanding their secrets to becoming rich and successful, this book will be it. Simplified into 13 core principles, this book first came out in 1937 and is regarded as the grandfather of all success books, as many other books have described similar information. Welcome to my book review about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I created this video as tribute for its impact it has made. This video will act as a condensed overall summary of the book or a quick refresher for those who have read the book or the audiobook. I would recommend anyone to read this book or at least listen to the audiobook, as it goes into a lot more detail with countless stories about what you need to do to think and grow rich. Chapter 1 covers the power of thought. It's all about the mindset. We're already jumping into the first keyword, think, of the title Think and Grow Rich. Right thinking is the seed of success. You cannot begin on the path of success without this mindset. Imagine a sports team. If the team doesn't commit to a mindset of winning and willing to do whatever it takes to win, then they will never advance with a mind of mediocrity. A prevalent story in the book describes the story of Edwin C. Barnes. Edwin C. Barnes had nothing to begin with. Nothing but a desire. A desire to become a business associate of Thomas A. Edison. He didn't know the man. No influence. Little education. He didn't even have the money to travel there. Barnes wanted to work with Edison, not for him, and he was willing to spend the remainder of his life on this until it was achieved. Edison first saw Barnes looking like an ordinary tramp, but the expression on his face conveyed an impression that Barnes was determined to get what he had come for, that Barnes was willing to stake an entire future in order to get it. What Barnes had said to Edison mattered little. It was what Barnes thought that counted. Edison himself said so. Eventually, Barnes managed to find opportunities to get to the position he wanted, and eventually, the slogan grew, made by Edison and installed by Barnes. Barnes was successfully able to transmute his thoughts into a physical reality and become very wealthy as a result. It is said that more gold has been dug from the brains of men than from minds. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Failure comes to those who indifferently allow themselves to become failure conscious. When riches come, they come in so fast, you would wonder where they've been hiding all this time. People who attain riches do not do so gradually, but after they attain what they've been seeking. A tree does not bear any fruit while it's growing, nor will a business yield any profits until it provides a great product or service. The journey before great treasures will not provide any riches until you reach there. Contrary to popular belief, when you think and grow rich, it does not come directly from working hard and long, but rather a state of mind that you believe you attain what you are seeking. The objective of this book is to help all who wish to learn the art of changing their minds from failure conscious to success conscious. Napoleon Hill mentions W.C. Henley's famous quote, "I am the master of my faith, the captain of my soul." This is simply possible because we can control our thoughts. This truth, however, does not discriminate between destructive thoughts and constructive thoughts. You can either ascend to the top or drop to the bottom. The choice is yours, which direction you wish to go. Before you can accumulate riches in a great abundance, you must first magnetize your mind with dominating thoughts of intense desire, to the point where you become money conscious and drive yourself to create definite plans for acquiring it. Chapter 2 is about desire, the starting point of all achievements. Ever wanted something in your life? When you desire something so much that it becomes a consuming obsession, then you will surely obtain it. Just like how Edwin Barnes desired to become the business associate of the great inventor. Barnes burnt all the bridges behind him and staked his entire future on the ability to get what he wanted. He left himself no possible way of retreat. He had to win or perish. That's all really there is to Barnes' success story. It's much easier to drive looking forward than looking back. The book describes a story of a great warrior who had to make the decision to ensure his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his armies against a powerful foe whose men far exceed his own. He unloaded his troops and equipment off his ships and gave the order to burn down the ships. There was no more means of escape. They either win or perish. They won. This is known as a burning desire, which is essential for success. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that it becomes an obsession and planning definite ways and means to acquire it, and backing up those plans with persistence that does not recognize failure, will bring riches. Desire is often described in many forms. Some include as dreams, ambitions, or even setting goals. Desire is often what gives a person a spark in their life and is what makes people feel truly alive. It is very important that you are persistent in your desire. Failure's number one enemy is persistence. Most people would give up after a few tries. How many tries did it take for Thomas Edison to create a lamp that could be operated by electricity? It took more than 10,000 failures until he made his dream into a reality. There are two kinds of people in the world. There are winners and there are people who give up too soon. Practical dreamers do not quit. Once you figure out your desire, there are other tools you'll need. Chapter 3 covers having faith. I'm not talking about the kind of faith in a religious context. Faith is a state of mind that may be induced or created by affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind through the act of autosuggestion. It is the belief that you will or already attain the possession of the material thing that you are demanding. A good example of this would be trying to get healthier. You would need to have faith to believe that you are in the right mindset of being healthy, and start doing things a healthy person would do, like eating right, working out, or just doing things as if you are already the healthy person you wish to be, and then eventually you will be that healthy person. Kinda like fake it till you make it. It is often told that the best liars out there can lie so well it's because they believe what they say is true. I'm not advocating for deception, but rather for the faith in yourself that you can accomplish what you seek. Mahatma Gandhi is a master of this kind of faith. He believed he could achieve India's independence without the use of violence. He understands the principles of faith and was able to transplant this faith into the mind of 200 million people that India can achieve its independence with non-violence. Gandhi has accomplished what soldiers and military might could not do. Martin Luther King Jr. during the mid-20th century had deep faith for his idea for human rights and dignity for all people. He led both men and women of all races, religion, and beliefs in his struggle for civil rights. His dream that people would not be judged by the color of their skin, but rather the content of their character, is not yet fully recognized, but his work and beliefs still live on, making significant improvement in civil rights, and the faith to keep fighting for that dream. It is said that faith could move mountains. It very well might be in these cases. Chapter 4 is all about autosuggestion. Also known as self-suggestion or affirmation, these are used to boost up what is known these days as self-image or confidence. It is the ability to communicate between your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. No thoughts, positive or negative, can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of autosuggestion. When someone tells you something, you may choose to ignore it and nothing happens, or you could ponder on what's been said and let it affect you. That is autosuggestion. You may have seen a movie or TV show. The character is looking at his or herself in the mirror and repeating positive lines to affirm themselves that they can do it. Another example is of people often reciting their favorite quote from famous people or books. There were many experiments on this. Experiments of people being told to say certain quotes and convincing their self-conscious mind, and the end result is that they end up becoming the person what they believed they were. Almost like a state of hypnosis. Emil Cole was a pharmacist and a pioneer in the field of hypnosis. He believed in the concept of autosuggestion. He noticed that the remedies given with positive autosuggestion performed much more better than the remedies alone. Emil had his patients say his famous quote, "Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better, every day, which yield a favorable result." Saying Emil Cole's famous formula will not work without mixing both emotions and faith in your words. Otherwise, they may be considered as empty words. The subconscious mind will only recognize and act with plots that you genuinely believe in. Autosuggestion is not quite the same as the placebo effect. Both autosuggestion and the placebo effect have similar results, but autosuggestion does not rely on deception to perform. It's more of a direct way to communicate to the subconscious mind of what you desire. Imagine the subconscious mind as a fertile garden. If you don't plant your positive thoughts as seeds, then the weeds will grow eventually in abundance. Whether or not autosuggestion works is up to the user. When autosuggestion is combined with faith and persistence, you'll achieve the state of mind you'll need to move on to the next part. Chapter 5 is all about specialized knowledge. There are two types of knowledge: general knowledge and specialized knowledge. General knowledge is broad knowledge, the sort of information you get from school, TV, or trivia. It is of very little use to accumulate riches. Specialized knowledge is information that requires more effort to acquire. Having specialized knowledge is still prevalent today, even more so than the past. A jack of all trades is a master of none. There is an obvious difference between a chef cooking and a housewife. A chef prepares multiple highly specialized meals in a timely manner in a chaotic environment, and a housewife would cook general recipes at a leisure pace, while having other chores around the house to attend to. In terms of money, the chef would be paid for his expertise, and the housewife would live rent-free, which is not bad. A chef specialized cooking is much more valuable than a housewife, and people would often pay for those skills. It is the same with any other profession. There are so many other professions that it's impossible for someone to know them all. The more you learn, the more you earn. The word educate comes from the Latin word educo, meaning to draw out or to develop from within. An educated person doesn't necessarily need to know both general and specialized knowledge, but rather, they can possess the information they need to know without violating the rights of others. It's much easier to know anything than it is to know everything. So therefore, you don't need to possess all the information you need, but rather, you need to assemble a mastermind group of specialized minds that can work together in unison. I'll cover the mastermind group in another chapter. Some of the ways the book describes to acquire specialized knowledge can be through one's own experience and education, experience and education available through cooperation of others, colleges and universities, public libraries through books and periodicals which may be found in all knowledge organized by civilization, and finally special training courses, evening classes and distant learning courses in particular. Knowledge has no value until it can be applied. This is why universities and colleges do not guarantee a successful career for everyone. Some people believe that the period where they stop acquiring knowledge is when they stop going to school. This is not the case, as successful people of all callings never stop acquiring specialized knowledge relating to their major purpose, business, or profession. The book also mentions about forming habits in this chapter. Habits of looking around, habits of observing how others get ahead, habits of seeing opportunity and embracing it without hesitation. We rise or remain at the bottom because of the conditions we can control if we desire to control them. Both success and failure are largely the results of habits. As a final note, there is no fixed price for great ideas. Behind every idea is specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is more abundant and easily acquired than good ideas. In closing, that's all there is to my book review of Think and Grow Rich Part 1. Hopefully you picked up something else from this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned. Have a nice day.